Day in and day out, your publicly owned Imperial Irrigation District proudly delivers low-cost, reliable energy service to its customers in the Imperial and Coachella Valleys. When compared to other power providers, IID's residential, commercial, and governmental customers all save up to 50% on their monthly energy bills. That's because IID is committed to more than just delivering power. IID is committed to you. IID, where customers always come first.
Yeah, but you got an extra day.
We have an extra day, and the universe is weird and wonderful. It's amazing how the universe arranged things so that all the leap years are also election years. You notice that?
No, until you brought that up. It sounds like a conspiracy to me.
I think you're right. Anyway, tomorrow is Leap Day, the 29th of February, the extra day that's added every 4 years because, well, it's because of how long it takes the Earth to travel around the sun.
Yes.
Okay, now, here's my question. If the sun is so darn smart, how come it hasn't figured out how to shine at night? How come?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, and we have birthdays tomorrow. Typically, we would do our February 29th birthdays today, but hey, we'll save them for tomorrow when it's really their birthday.
That's right, because they actually get a mention every 4 years.
Yes. And, you know, the odds of being born on February 29th are 1 in 1,461. So if it's your birthday tomorrow, the odds of you not bragging about it are 0.
0, that's right.
So, oh, well.
I wonder how much money we paid for that little state study.
Yes, some math whiz figured that one out, right?
Well, either that or somebody that just wanted to always do that and they found somebody to pay for it.
Well, they got a government grant, yes.
The government, I mean.
Yes. Oh, well, anyway.
The government's flush with your money, and they wanted to do something with it, put it to good use.
Yes. And maybe we can apply for a grant here. If we used our scientific skills to slow down the Earth's rotation around the sun to 366 days, we wouldn't need leap years.
That's right.
Plus, the Earth would move away from the sun, which would also solve global warming.
That's right. But in the words of our governor, let's study it.
Yes. We are going to we're going to designate a select committee to study this.
To study it.
Governor Newsom, how many committees have we started so far now?
Well, we have committees studying committees, studying committees. Something like that.
Pretty much the way it works, yes.
And when the results are given, they'll say, you know what? We need to go over here and study this. You're right.
It's like, okay, you and I have been in the Valley a long time, and about every 4 or 5 years, we're going to do a study of the New River pollution.
New River.
We're going to do a study of the Salton Sea. We're going to study it. If they had fixed the damn thing 50 years ago, they wouldn't be doing all these studies.
Yeah, you wouldn't have a headache.
Yeah. But we'll study it some more. It's cheaper and easier than fixing it.
I don't know about if it's cheaper, but at least it appears that way.
Yes. Oh, well. Are you ready for birthdays?
I'm ready.
Okay.
For birthdays.
We got some big shot birthdays today. Actor Gavin MacLeod is 89. Remember him from Love Boat?
I do.
Okay. How about Sam Zamudio? Sam the Sham
Oh, yeah.
is 83. Actor, director, dancer Tommy Tune, 81. Yeah, one of my favorites, actor Frank Bonner, is 78. He was in WKRP in Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Actress Kelly Bishop, 76. Actress Stephanie Beacham is 73.
You betcha, Beecham.
Yes. Actress Mercedes Rule, 72. Bernadette Peters is 72. Actress Eileen Groff is 71. Gilbert Gottfried is 65. Actor John Turturro is 63. Cindy Wilson with the B-52s, 63. They make some great music. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
Actress Real Don Steele is 59. She is Tommy Chong's daughter.
Of Cheech and Chong.
Yes. Yeah. A pretty darn good actress in her own right.
Yeah.
Actress Maxine Bonds is 51. Actor Robert Sean Leonard, 51. Author Lemony Snicket.
What?
Real name is Daniel Handler, but the Lemony Snicket youth books for the kids, he's 50. Actress Tasha Smith, 49. Actor Rory Cochrane is 48. Actress Ellie Larder, 44. Actor Jeffrey Arend, 42. Actress Melanie Chandra, 36. Actress Madison Beatty, 25. And actor Bobby J. Thompson, 24. Local birthdays
Coming up.
Kxo Casino is showing the love with Cupid's Cash. You could win up to $500 in cash now through February 28th. Every Friday and Saturday, 2 winners every hour from 5 to 8 p.m. pick a prize worth up to $500 cash. You can earn entries daily by playing your favorite slots or table games with your rewards card. For complete rules, see the Kxo Casino Rewards Club. Come and get your love at Kxo. Winning is just around the corner at Kxo Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
Let's celebrate our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Alan Heald, Isela Bittman, Alicia Equeja, Madison Rose Vasquez, Leticia Galindo, Delilah Hawk, Sean Paul Ray, Carla Lopez, Nicola Hernandez, Karen Petty, Ricardo Urrutia, Natalio Romero, and his wife, Olivia Romero, Jesse Anaya Sr., Claudia Morales, Lupita Madrid, Pam Beltran, Alex Jimenez, Arnold Valencia, David Segredo, Jalisa Hernandez, Jesse Cardoza, Julie Pegram, Marie May Osuna, Sally Castillo, Wayne Wan, Effie Lee Butler, and Marissa Macias. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, and let's see. Today is Chocolate Souffle Day.
Okay.
Okay.
Chocolate souffle.
Yes. It's also Tartar Sauce Day. Well, that's appropriate.
What a combination, huh?
Yeah, Tartar Sauce Day because, well, it's Friday, it's Lent, and Catholics don't eat meat during Fridays in Lent, but they do have the fish fry. The Knights of Columbus with a fish fry at St. Mary's Parish Hall this evening. And with the fish fry, there'll be tartar sauce.
Okay. And, of course, that chocolate dish, too. You mix that up with that tartar sauce.
With the chocolate souffle? Yeah.
Mm.
A little bit of rum mixed in there, too?
I don't know. I don't think I'd want to break that taste with that tartar sauce and that chocolate. I mean, that's something.
Yeah, then add in the fish, right?
I'll be waiting for a report on that.
Okay. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. We'll put George Gale working on that.
Yeah, have him investigate the investigation.
Yeah, okay. You ready for news?
We've got some. There's a fair. The rumor is there's a fair in town.
I get it. It's World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News special report. The markets are closing out the worst week on Wall Street since the 2008 financial crisis with another stomach-churning ride. The Dow is down 963 points. The S&P is off 100. A half an hour into the trading day, with questions over the coronavirus weighing heavily on investors.
100% of this is fear-driven. So, it's a fear of the unknown, and the unknown is exactly that. We don't know how many more cases there will be.
Market strategist Art Hogan.
Everybody was looking for a pullback, but the amazing thing is all of those people, when that pullback start scratching their head and saying, how big is this thing going to get? Why is it so violent to the downside? This is the way corrections happen. They don't feel good when they're happening, even though we know that we're overdue.
The World Health Organization has just upgraded the global risk of the coronavirus spread to very high. South of the border, Mexico is reporting its first 2 cases of the disease. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Affordable, quiet, and reliable, you can count on a furnace from York because it's backed by the strongest warranties available. It's just another way we install confidence. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501 to learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this season. That's 353-4501. Contractor license 696216.
California headline news. Governor Gavin Newsom says he was among those not surprised by news of a patient here contracting coronavirus with no known cause.
We knew this was inevitable as it relates to the nature, the epidemiology, the nature of these viruses, that incident would occur.
The governor saying he's working well with the federal government in dealing with the ongoing health crisis, an ongoing financial crisis on Wall Street, huge losses resulting from the uncertainty about the spread of coronavirus. House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy of California.
Have we allowed too much to move out of the country? Are we reliant upon other countries to make sure our economy continues to move?
The nation's largest utility company facing an even bigger record fine. PG&E agreed last fall to pay nearly $1.7 billion for causing 2 of California's deadly wildfires. Now the state wants more. PG&E officials say they're disappointed. Mid-80s in Los Angeles, mid-70s in Sacramento and the Bay Area. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. Right now is the perfect time to replace that clunky old air conditioner that barely made it through last summer. Call Lock Air Conditioning today.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's Employee of the Month, 2 months in a row. Leave a message at the... Hi, Jamie. It's me, Jamie. I just had a new idea for our song about the Name Your Price tool. So when it's like, tell us what you want to pay, hey, 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 and the trombone goes, blah, 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 and you say, we'll help you find coverage options to fit your budget. Then we just all do finger snaps while the choir goes, savings coming at ya, savings coming at ya. Yes? No? Maybe? Anyway, see you practice tonight. I got new lyrics for the rap break.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. People who name their savings accounts save more than those who don't. The following was inspired by a Navy Federal Credit Union savings account named Family Vacation.
This was such a good call.
Oh, we needed this. What do you think the kids are up to?
Relaxing.
Open a Save First account with us and give a name to what you're saving for. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Visit NavyFederal.org to learn more. Open to the armed forces, the DoD, veterans, and their families. Insured by NCUA.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro, where they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Friday morning, the 2020 edition of the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta is ever so close. George Gale filed the story.
The 10-day run of the fair begins today. The theme this year, Farm to Ferris Wheel. Opening ceremonies for this year's fair begin at 3 this afternoon at the main gate. As is tradition, the first day of the fair, Military Day and Seniors Day. Military personnel or veterans and one guest enter free with the ID. Seniors need a coupon to enter free. Opening day has 3 feature events. Mariachi Mixteco will be playing on the Plaza de las Culturas stage. Monster Truck Show at the Grandstand. Separate ticket is needed to see the monster trucks. And Hot August Nights, a tribute to Neil Diamond on the Mechanics Bank Center stage. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
An off-duty Border Patrol agent attending his daughter's soccer practice Tuesday evening responded to a motor vehicle versus bicyclist accident nearby and provided life-saving medical care to the injured individual on scene. The off-duty agent, a Border Patrol search, trauma, and rescue operator and certified paramedic, better known as Borstar, was watching his daughter's soccer practice when he was informed of the incident nearby. The agent ran to the location and found a conscious male in the middle of the road. The man had a large laceration above his left knee that was bleeding from a suspected femoral artery laceration. The depth of the wound was to the bone near the patient's thigh. After assessing the victim's injuries and with the help of a bystander, the off-duty agent applied pressure to the wound in an effort to slow the bleeding. When Yuma Police Department arrived on the scene, the agent requested a tourniquet, which he applied to the individual's leg. Yuma Fire Department then arrived on the scene and began treatment. The agent continued assisting paramedics in preparing the individual for transport. The patient was transported to the Yuma Regional Medical Center. Currently, the patient is reported to be in stable condition. KXO News Time, 7:44.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
A public workshop on the Salton Sea coming up. George Gale has more on that story.
2 will be held on the same day. State Water Resources Control Board will hold the workshops at their regularly scheduled meeting, their board meeting. The workshops are to receive information and solicit public input regarding the status of Phase 1 of the Salton Sea Management Program. The board will meet Wednesday, March 18th in the IID boardroom in El Centro. Afternoon workshop will run from 1 to 4:30 p.m. The evening workshop will run from 6 to 9 p.m. Those who cannot attend the workshops can email their comments to Janine Townsend, clerk of the board, at commentletters@waterboards.ca.gov. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A brush fire was reported Tuesday afternoon. The fire was northeast of Winter Haven near Squaw Lake. The fire went to a 3rd alarm and burned 52 acres before it was contained Wednesday afternoon. No injuries were reported. One structure was destroyed at the Hidden Shores Resort. There is no information as to the cause of the fire. That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Are you looking for something special? Then I suggest the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Leave an impression with a gift from the Peanut Patch. The Peanut Patch in Yuma has some great ideas. How about fudge? Yeah, 80 plus different handmade melt-in-your-mouth flavors of fudge. They've got colossal dates. Yeah, they've got raw, salted, roasted, blanched, in the shell, out of the shell peanuts, all at the Peanut Patch. Or how about delicious single-ingredient peanut butter? It's peanuts. That's it. Nothing added, nothing needed. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Visit. They're open Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays. They have tours free every Tuesday and Friday at 10 a.m. Visit the Peanut Patch. Something very special. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See Jose, see David. Get all your life and health insurance questions answered. They also do retirement planning.
U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recently confirmed a possible first case of person-to-person transmission of the coronavirus 19 in the Solano County area of California. The individual had no known exposure to the virus through travel or close contact with a known infected individual. Despite this recent finding, the risk of getting COVID-19 in the United States remains low. A possible note, the coronavirus 19 is the official name for the illness caused by the new coronavirus, previously known as 2019 novel coronavirus. As a recommendation and prevention, a good practice the Imperial County Public Health Department is recommending is wash hands often with soap and water. Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Stay home when you're sick. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. And clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces. Well, it's National Pet Adoption Weekend. Here's more on that story.
It is this weekend. Humane Society of Imperial County is participating. They'll be at PetSmart in El Centro on Friday today from 3 to 7 p.m., Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. There will be a 50% off all adoptions. PetSmart is located at 2180 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Davis Road from Noffinger Road to Beach Road is closed now through March 10th. That's on a 24-hour-a-day basis for 2 weeks. You're encouraged to use an alternate route. The closure is due to bridge damage from undermining. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Here's Mr. Buckley with the weather.
According to the National Weather Service, high pressure over the region will continue to bring above normal temperatures and highs climbing to near or above the 80-degree mark for the Imperial and Yuma valleys through tomorrow. A storm system early next week will bring cooler temperatures and a very slight chance for light precipitation and some gusty winds. Warmer conditions are expected to return by the middle of next week. 78 our high yesterday, 50 the low. Mostly sunny today with a high near 83, light winds. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 52, light winds. Saturday, sunny with a high near 85. Light west-southwest winds in the morning, increasing to 10 to 15 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 54. West wind about 15 miles an hour, gust up to 25 miles an hour. Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high near 73. West winds 15 to 25 miles an hour, with gusts possible up to 40 miles per hour. And right now downtown, we've got 57 degrees, 41% relative humidity. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want Sunny Buckley fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger. beer.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice-cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice-cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time. Sports time brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company stores in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtville. That's where you'll find Imperial's Do-It Centers, where they have what you need when you need it. NBA action last night. The 76ers kicked the Knicks 115-106. Pacers pounded the Trailblazers 106-100. Thunder topped the Kings 112-108. And the Lakers rolled. They beat the Warriors 116-86. Meanwhile, Joel Embiid does not have structural damage to his left shoulder, but Philadelphia 76ers coach Brett Brown said the center will still be out for at least a week.
Planning a home improvement project? Let your friends at Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a big box with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. Our helpful and courteous staff will get you outfitted for any task in no time. Imperial Hardware Company is locally owned and family operated, proudly serving this community for over a century. We carry only the best products and top name brands. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company. Looking for additional savings? Rewards members earn credits for every purchase. Not a Rewards member yet? Visit a Do-It Center today and join the club. It's free.
Well, the NFL Draft Combine currently underway, and a punter stole the show with an impressive showing on the bench press that beat out nearly all of his competition. Arizona State's Michael Turk put together 25 reps of the 225-pound weight. Yeah, well, that reminds me of what I used to be able to do. Anyway, Tom Brady says re-signing with the New England Patriots looked bleak yesterday, as reports surfaced that there has yet to be a meeting between the two sides. And Brady says, well, let's wait and see what happens with the new collective bargaining agreement before we enter into any serious negotiations. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers in El Centro, Brawley, and Holtville. Get it done with a little help from your friends at the Imperial Hardware Company. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and weather is brought to you by Styles and Smiles Complete Salon Services. Call for an appointment or you can walk in. Styles and Smiles on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. A closely watched gauge of expected stock market volatility is at its highest level in more than 2 years as stocks extended a brutal sell-off that has been at least partly promoted by growing fears of the economic impact of the COVID-19. The Chicago Board of Options Exchange Volatility Index, or VIX, was trading up at around 42 on Friday, marking its highest level since early February of 2018, according to reports. Current market conditions, well, a bit unsettled. Yeah, right. Yeah, not unsettled, just dropping like a rock. The Dow Jones Industrial currently off 827 points at 24,938. The S&P 500 at 103 points down at 2874. The NASDAQ is at 8377, off 189 points. Gold is down $41 an ounce, and oil is off 276.
It's a new year, and Styles and Smiles wants you to look your best. But first, you need to make an appointment by calling 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Now, Styles and Smiles is a complete salon specializing hair, nails, cosmetics. And if it's time for a change, let Styles and Smiles transform your ordinary into extraordinary with their expert stylists. Bring the whole family because they do it all. Call now and make an appointment at 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Styles and Smiles, located by Cardenas Market in El Centro.
Mostly sunny today with a high near 83, light winds. Clear tonight with a low 52, light winds. Tomorrow sunny with a high near 85. It'll be breezy. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Styles and Smiles on Imperial Avenue, right by Cardenas Market in El Centro.
In life, there are talkers and there are doers. Sometimes it's not hard to tell the difference. Mike Bloomberg has spent his life getting big things done. Starting his business out of a one-room office, Mike built a company with 20,000 employees, all with good pay and quality health care. Elected mayor in the aftermath of 9/11, Mike got to work helping rebuild a shaken city, creating nearly 500,000 new jobs and expanding health care for nearly 700,000 New Yorkers. Now, there's a clear choice. Do you want a debater or a doer? Someone who can fix health care, who's done it. A guy who's unafraid of tough challenges, who has a track record creating jobs, who's taken on the NRA and won. That's Mike Bloomberg, a proven leader who can unite our country and get big things done. That's who can beat Trump. That's who we need in the White House.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Mike Bloomberg 2020.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. Financial markets are in deep retreat to close out a week in the red on Wall Street. Right now, the Dow is down 740 points. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger says it's all pinned to the fears about the coronavirus and the impact it could have on the global economy.
When there's a level of anxiety because of an unknown, many investors would prefer to sell and ask questions later.
Michael Santo is a stock and foreign policy analyst.
This looks like it's going to become possibly a global pandemic. And so that the demand for American goods are going to drop elsewhere. And I think that's why we're seeing such huge drops in the stock market.
The World Health Organization warned today the coronavirus outbreak has pandemic potential. California health official Dr. Sonia Angel says they're trying to retrace the steps of a patient who had no apparent link to overseas travel or anyone else with the virus.
They continue across the full spectrum from the individual's home all the way through the hospital system.
That person sought care at several locations before being diagnosed. Overseas, the Geneva Auto Show is one of the events that's been canceled because of the virus concerns.
Concern about having that many people in one place had been growing all week. Car makers had already been pulling back staff after word of virus outbreaks in nearby Italy. The cancellation coming after the Swiss government banned all gatherings of more than 1,000 people.
That's WWJ Radio's Jeff Gilbert. The Democrats running for president are making a final pitch to undecided voters ahead of the first major Southern showdown.
Since she is still undecided about what Democratic presidential hopefuls support in Saturday's South Carolina primary, Vivian Brown is eyeing their positions and proposals on one issue.
The economy is doing fabulous, but for who? You know, people are back to work, but in what positions?
They've had to downsize the jobs that they're taking.
Brown told me she's also concerned about health care and climate change. Jim Crisula, CBS News, Florence, South Carolina.
When a jury convicted him of rape this week in New York, Harvey Weinstein was found not guilty on the most serious charges. Juror number 9 tells CBS's Gayle King.
It wasn't rape in the first degree. There was no physical compulsion with the threat of bodily harm or death, but there was no consent given despite a lack of physical resistance.
Weinstein's due to be sentenced next month. The Roman Catholic Diocese of Buffalo, New York, has filed for bankruptcy protection. It faces hundreds of lawsuits alleging sex abuse by clergy. Wall Street, the Dow is down 850 points. NASDAQ is down 197. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open an account with a savings rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
Want to hear something amazing? Discover matches all the cash back you earn on your credit card at the end of your first year, automatically, dollar for dollar, with no limit on how much you can earn. Extra cash? Come on, how amazing is that? In fact, it's even more amazing when you realize all the places where Discover is accepted. Over 95% of places in the U.S. that take credit cards. So when it comes to Discover, get used to hearing yes more often. Learn more at discover.com/yes. 2019 Nielsen Report. Limitations apply.
Shaq Sports Hour. Sports fans, we're talking all-time most heartbreaking moments. You're on.
Shaq, I sent my husband to get an Epson EcoTake printer, and he bought the wrong printer.
Ooh, that's bad. But as far as sports...
He bought one with cartridges.
Yeah, cartridges are a pain, but...
The EcoTank is cartridge-free. It comes with a ridiculous amount of ink.
Your husband owes you big time. Let me talk to him.
Already taken care of. He's giving me a foot massage right now. Say hi, dear.
Hey, Shaq. Nice. Sports Hour. Sponsored by Epson EcoTank. Just feel and chill. Get your Epson EcoTank at Staples today.
The government says consumer spending rose last month, but not by much, all while incomes posted their biggest rise in a year. Your wireless carrier may face a huge fine for selling your location information.
That FCC fine would hit AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, and Verizon for a reported $200 million for selling location data. That information goes to people like app makers who obviously want to pinpoint where you are. They hope that you'll buy whatever they're selling. In one case, the New York Times reported that a law enforcement agency used data illegally to track down a suspect without a warrant back in 2018. Peter King, CBS News.
At the NFL Combine in Indianapolis, where college talent is showing off, Alabama wide receiver Henry Ruggs III vowed to run the fastest 40-yard dash with a time of 4.27 seconds. He did, but he fell short of the all-time Combine record. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
I'm Paul Violas, host of CBS's Security Matters. If you run a small business, you should use LegalZoom right now to make sure you're set up for success. LegalZoom has helped more than 2 million Americans incorporate, form an LLC, and more. You can also get advice on contracts, lease agreements, and other legal questions through LegalZoom's network of independent attorneys, since they're not a law firm. Go to LegalZoom today to take care of your business needs and enter promo code SECURITY in the box at checkout. LegalZoom, where life meets legal.
This travel tip is presented by Clear. Be careful what you wear on your next flight. Why? Here's Peter Greenberg, host of CBS's Eye on Travel.
Wearing baggy pants and wearing them so low that you're revealing a little too much of your gluteus maximus? Airlines reserve the right to disembark passengers that violate their contract of carriage. My advice? Leave the low-hanging pants and shirts in your check bag.
Special thanks to our sponsors at Clear. Enroll in Clear at clearme.com/EOT and zip through busy airports nationwide.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for
Carroll Buckley.
Things he says and like you can connect to them.
AM1230 KXO.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Hey, let me call you back, man.
Hey man, how's it going?
Hi, so I have this stain and I heard you're the guy.
Say no more. Valley Dry Cleaning's got you covered. There you go, man.
Cool, man. Hey, man, you got it out. What'd you guys do?
Let's just say we've got a secret weapon.
Thanks, man.
This is an ugly candy bar, Peter Paul's almond cluster. It bulges from the way they stuff those almonds and crunchy stuff inside. It's so ugly, in fact, we're not going to show it to you. But don't go away, we're going to show you something. Isn't that something? Believe me, it's better than looking at our candy bar. Funny thing, ugly as it is, almond cluster tastes just beautiful. Why people who make such a crunchy, chocolatey candy can't fix the way it looks? I don't know, maybe we should be on the radio or something, skywriting.